Hi there, and welcome to Dave's NFL Picks, the Wildcard Weekend edition. Woohoo! So, they say history repeats itself. Like when Hitler rose to power riding a wave of fear and racism, 80 years later, so did Donald Trump. And history repeats itself in the NFL, which brings me to my picks for this week's wildcard games. Let's start with the Giants-Packers. Remember a few years ago when the Giants went into Green Bay and upset the Packers and then went on to beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl? I have a crazy feeling history will repeat itself with the Giants again. Having a Patriots-Giants Super Bowl would be like Mariah Carey forgetting the lyrics to her own songs. Priceless. But first, the Giants have to get by the Packers, and they will. Giants by 3. Raiders at Texans. In Week 16, Raiders quarterback Derek Carr broke his leg, so last week they went with backup quarterback Matt McGloin, who had a shoulder injury. Now they turn to part-time bus driver and children's party clown Connor Cook as their quarterback. The Texans' quarterback situation is not much better. Brad Osweiler has sucked this year, so they went with Tom Savage, their backup, and he got a concussion, so now they have to go back to shitty Brad for this game. This could end up like 6-3 or maybe even 3-2. I'm going to go with the Raiders and their bus driver quarterback, Raiders by 2. Lions at Seahawks. Both these teams are mediocre, like Montana's Steakhouse or Quality Inn or Mariah Carey. Seahawks by 2. And finally, Dolphins at Steelers. Last week, former Steelers quarterback Terry Bradshaw ripped Steelers coach Mike Tomlin, and Tomlin got so upset he slammed back on Bradshaw. These two do not like each other. Now, no matter what you think of Coach Mike Tomlin, personally I think he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer, and he looks a little bit too much like Omar Epps. But Terry Bradshaw? He's just a fat, stupid, ignorant asshole. Steelers by 3. Those are my picks. We'll see you next week.